Hi, Dyslexic Genius here. I'm back on the Victor M motor, and now we're going to start assembly. And now we're going to put the winding crank gear on. We've fixed everything. We have the barrels together. And we have to put a pin in here. So we have to do a little tappy. We need a long socket for this. That'll fit over here. The first thing you need is a piece of wood to put the gear on. And what I did was I measured this piece right here, the shaft that sticks out. And then I just kind of put some blue painter's tape on the end of the drill to know how far it's supposed to go. And then that bottoms out. Stick it in the hole. Now that's bottomed out on the spring barrel shaft that goes through. This way we can go tappy.
And it's protected.
And it's protected. We're not going to bend anything. Now what I've done is there was wear in here, but the bottom part down here is at the right size. So it's going to slide down, and then we're just going to do a little bit of tap. Now the pin, I had to grind a little off. This is only a guide. This doesn't hold it in place. The pressure when you come in here and then we tap this down, that's what holds it in place. The pin is just a guide to hold everything in place. So you want to do this and look at the pin, and sometimes you need to, stick it in the chuck or something and to file off a little of the end. You want to get it so it will just fit in there like that. Now you see like that. That's how we want it. Now, we'll pop that out. We will insert the pin. Because it's tapered. Get the right end. There we go. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to take a little punch. You're going to hold it with 2 fingers, and you're just going to go till it's pretty much even in there. That looks pretty good. Yeah. Now what we're going to do is we're going to line the slot up with a pin. Then you're going to take the long socket. And you've got to tap down to make sure that it has a little bit of clearance here. And that's all there is to put the gear on. And now in assembly of the motor, we're going to do a few things. Because this is over 100 years old, in 1901, I'm going to put a little sewing machine oil right here where the castings connect to each other. And what that's going to do is you're going to coat both sides and just kind of let the sewing machine oil soak in. We're doing this because when we bolt this together, we want it to be like it was originally. And there's no rust, but we're just preventing rust out. This casting holds the spring barrel and the drive gear here. And we have this piece that fits in here. And then we have this screw where the ball we'll put a ball bearing in here. Now, the best way to clean this out and these threads, you can see how clean the threads are. They're nice and clean. Well, what I did was, on the Q-tip here, you can see the thread lines. I literally shoved it in, it hit the threads, and I threaded it through, and then I pulled it out the other side, and I've cleaned out the inside of these threads. And now I will start doing the assembly for you, and that's my tip for the day.